Hello everyone, I'm going to show you um, how I learned super jump and what I was doing wrong. And basically, majority of my issues was because I use custom keybinds. I come from World of Warcraft, and I also have I used to play a lot of sports, so I jammed my fingers quite a bit. My mobility in some of my fingers isn't as good as I'd like it to be. And in order to play a game for hours on end and have it be comfortable, I decided to swap my keys. So in the options, I'll kind of show you what's going on here, or what I was doing. Crouch used to be shift. So, and ability 1 used to be F. It still is F just because I still can't get out of that bad habit. So I have two keys bound to the same one. I found that I fat fingered ultimates a lot, having it on Q. So I have it on R now. And I have reload as Q. I'd rather fat finger a reload than fat finger an ultimate. And my primary fire and secondary fire are inverted, so my mouse is inverted and it's just more comfortable for me to shoot with the right mouse button. Now, when I was learning, I watched Hoshizora's tutorial, and in the first like 30 seconds of her video, she says to hit crouch or crouch and guardian angel at the same time, and somehow I missed it. I thought you could crouch, guardian angel, and jump, and that you would be able to super jump. And it was in here for like an hour. Crouch, jump, spacebar. I really learned how to do slingshots really well from doing this, but I couldn't super jump. I rewatched her video and finally heard it in the first beginning portion of it, where you push them at the same time. Now you'll feel yourself launching or dipping down, and I like to think of it as launching myself toward the ground. So, oh, that's a regular jump. I didn't hit it at the same time. Down and up. So you'll feel yourself launching yourself down. You'll also go faster than a regular guardian angel. So a regular guardian angel feels like this, even with me pushing W. A crouching guardian angel or a dipping jump will go faster. So you dip and jump. And I finally learned it. It took me a hot minute. Now, I did try at one point to keep shift as my crouch and F as my guardian angel. And I could, because the keys are so far apart, it was so hard to hit them at the same time. So I can try. And I was kind of able to do it, but I jumped too fast. Oh, that one, no. I crouched too early. And it was just really hard for me to have the keys so far apart. So it was definitely a key binding issue. Now, the other thing that you can do if you're like me and you have issues with your fingers is you can put them on your side mouse buttons. So we'll put crouch on mouse 4, and we'll put guardian angel on mouse 5, and I have to place my thumb directly on both keys so I can do this. And I've only played around with this a little bit, and it's too inconsistent for me to like it on my mouse button. Dip and jump. Oh, I did dip. I didn't jump in time. Kind of jumped too early. And I tend to hit my beams when I jump at the same time, which is not what I necessarily want to do. Oh, no. I jumped before I did it. Down and up, kind of. It was more difficult for me to do it this way, but it is possible. So let me fix my keybinds real quick. The other thing that I noticed in watching Animetic and Hoshizora is that they have prefers beam target on. Now I can show you with it off since I'm in here, and I'll unbind that one and Mouse button. Oh, mouse button 4 was that button. Okay, let me just fix this because I messed that up. Alright. Toggle beam on, and then everything else should be correct. Yes. Alright. Now this is the settings that I'm normally playing with. And with the beam target, oh, I think I forgot to turn off the beam target. So with beam target off, it's really good for sideways mobility. I can beam this target, I can guardian angel to that one, and I played for 600 levels until my silver border with this toggled off. So I could get around. And I thought, you know, that would be a great way for me to learn how to play. But I found out that there's extra mechanics that you can do. So, say I want to jump up to him, but you see I had my beam connected to him and I fell because I couldn't get that target, this little square target thing, to show up on him. So I super jumped. I was able to connect a beam, but I couldn't jump to him. Now let's turn the prefers beam target on. And I will show you some fun little tricks. So, let's see. He's starting to walk away, I think. Yeah, so we'll wait for him to come back. Another thing that you can practice while you're in here is reverse super jumping. So not looking at the target and super jumping backwards. Now I was able to connect to him, and then I could jump up even though I didn't have this square thing on him. Another thing that this has saved me from multiple times is falling down off the map. If you've ever played Ilios Well or Nepal, I think it's Sanctum, where there's a big U-shaped hole, and you're falling, he's on the bridge right now. I'm probably going to hit my head on the bridge, so I'll wait for him to come here. If you're falling, your beam target's still connected, you can still jump back up, even if you can't see them. It's so nice to be able to save yourself. And sometimes you can rappel and you'll go straight up. I'm not doing a very good, like you can launch yourself super high by bouncing yourself off the sides. I don't know if not really. I've only done it a couple of times, but basically it's equivalent to a super jump but up here. You get some serious air. That is what I was doing wrong with my key bindings. Hopefully this has helped you figure out a way to do it right. I know that other people have said that having, like, say, crouch on the control and guardian angel on a side mouse button, it's just too hard to hit both keys at the same time in order to do the super jump. And that is how I finally learned, and I'm relearning. I've only played with the super jump and these keybinds for 30 levels, so it's like I'm learning the game all over again. But if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and I hope you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, which I'll show you how I practice for combat, and without actually being in a game practicing super jump. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.